Hey guys, it's Lucas Sharp here, and this is halftime report for Oklahoma State Baylor, the Big 12 championship game. And right now, Baylor is whipping up on Oklahoma State, and man, Baylor's quarterback's just freaking out there throwing dimes. Their second string quarterback is just out there throwing dimes. Just wow, because their starting quarterback's injured. And right now, of course, if Oklahoma State loses this game, they're eliminated from the playoffs. They're not making it. They're ranked 5th right now, and yeah, if they lose, they are definitely not making the playoffs. So yeah, Oklahoma State, you need to get your crap together if you want to make the playoffs. Because I think, in my opinion, if Oklahoma State wins this game and then Alabama loses to Georgia, I think Oklahoma State would get in. But right now, it's not looking that way. Baylor whipping up on them. So, besides that, who are some teams that are loving this? Who are some teams that are loving this, Baylor's beating Oklahoma State? In my opinion, there's only 2 teams that are loving it right now. And that's Cincinnati and Notre Dame. If Cincinnati now, with Baylor beating Oklahoma State, I think now, because of course they had to worry about Oklahoma State jumping them in the rankings, I think now, if you're Cincinnati, all you have to do now is win your conference championship game and you're in. If Baylor holds on to win this game, I think all Cincinnati has to do, if Baylor holds on to win this game, all Cincinnati has to do is beat Houston and they're in. And Notre Dame fans, of course, loving this. Notre Dame 11-1, they still have a chance to make the playoffs. And if Baylor holds on to win this, and then Alabama beats Georgia, and Georgia beats Alabama, I think Notre Dame gets in as well. So, yeah. I think if Georgia wins, Michigan wins, Cincinnati wins, and Baylor wins, I think this would be the playoff right here. Like 1 Georgia, 2 Michigan, 3 Cincinnati, and 4 Notre Dame. That would be the playoff right there. If those things happen right there. It would be 1 Georgia, 2 Michigan, 3 Cincinnati, and 4 Notre Dame. So yeah, with Baylor winning now, I think all Cincinnati has to do is win today, and they're in my opinion. Because, of course, with Oklahoma State losing, Notre Dame's probably going to move up to number 5. Yeah, Notre Dame, if Baylor wins, Notre Dame's going to move up to number 5. And Cincinnati beat Notre Dame. So, yeah, if Cincinnati beats Houston and Baylor holds on to win this game, then, yeah, Cincinnati's in, definitely. And of course, if Baylor holds on to win this game, and then Georgia beats Alabama, I think Notre Dame gets in as well. Yeah. So of course, yeah, if Baylor holds on to win this game, in my opinion, if you're a Cincinnati fan, you're happy, and you need to. Then, in my opinion, you don't. All Cincinnati has to do is win, and they're in. But what if Oklahoma State comes back and wins this game? In my opinion, if Oklahoma State does come back and win this game, it's not the end of the world for Notre Dame. Of course, right now, you would totally love to see Baylor beat Oklahoma State, which looks like it might actually happen. And of course Georgia beating Alabama, which is probably going to happen. If that, of course, that happens, Notre Dame's going to get in. Just watch. Yeah, Oklahoma State. If you want to make the playoffs, you got to get your crap together in the second half. Because if you lose this game, because this is a must-win game for Oklahoma State if you guys want to make the playoffs. Like, yeah, Oklahoma State, you need to get your crap together. And Baylor, if they, of course, win this game, they technically kind of still have a shot to make the playoffs. Of course, if Baylor wins this game, Georgia beats Alabama, and then I guess possibly Michigan loses, or Cincinnati. If Baylor beats Oklahoma State, and then two of these three teams lose, Alabama, Michigan, and Cincinnati, I think Baylor gets in. So yeah, Baylor, they would need just total chaos to get in. But Baylor technically still has a shot to make the playoff. They need to win today, of course, and then they need to hope that two of these three teams lose. Alabama, which is probably going to happen. And so you would need one other team to lose, either Michigan or Cincinnati. And if that happens, I think Baylor possibly gets in. So, yeah, I think I'm going to end the video right off here. So, yeah, Oklahoma State, if you want to make the playoffs, get your crap together.